Hey guys, so let's break down another lake today, Stillhouse Hollow Lake. Of course, it's a dammed up lake. So I mapped this lake out with the help of Clint, my friend. He laid out some areas for me, and it really matches with what I'm looking at, because he's also a student of Bob Mandel and also Don Harper. Today we'll be doing a breakdown to find white bass. So thanks to Clint for helping me with some of these areas. And I'm going to pull up the Navionics here. As you know, we use Navionics to break down lakes because it has all the contours. As you can see here, this is the lake. This is the dam on the east side of the lake. And then the riverbed, which is the dark here. That's the original riverbed. So what we'll do is we'll break this lake down. So as you can see, the riverbed's about 100 feet deep down here. So I'm going to try to move up the river a little bit. And of course, we like the three key things in the lake. We try to break it down. The riverbed and where they bend, river bends. So you see these bends here? These are great points of the river bends and the creek bends. And then where they intersect, if we can find those. If we can find all three of those, that's a great area. If you can get two of those three, that's probably a pretty good area. So let's look here. I like this river bend area here. This looks like a pretty good area, and we'll cover more detail as I pull it into Google Maps. And then there's some river bends here that we really like a lot. So all these bends here, and these are in the 60 feet of water, 60 feet of water depth. So we're going to try to target these areas where there's about 50, 60 feet of water and try to fish those areas. So let me move over to Google Maps here. I've already done the work and overlaid these maps for us. So I'm going to focus on these areas here, and I've already laid out some areas that I want to look at. And let me show you why I'm looking at those areas. So let's look at area 1 here. As you see, the riverbed runs along here, but there's a creek bed that comes off of here that's about 40 feet deep or so. This area is pretty good here. Why? Well, there's a bend in the creek, and this comes up to an island, which really is just a hump. So there's a drop-off area. So I'll be looking along here. I'll be doing my S patterns along here. And then also there's the river bend here that runs along here. There's an intersection here. So again, we're looking for river bends, looking for points and humps off of that. And then we're looking for intersection. This one has all three. Has the river bend that runs along here, has a creek bend that runs along here, and an intersection into a hump area. So this is a really positive area that I'll be looking into. So if they're not this deep, I'll move up the river, which is west of here, so where it gets a little shallower, and I'll try to look for some fish in these areas. Again, what we're looking for, river bends. So these are the bends here. Points and humps or flats. Flat area is really just a big long hump. So we're looking for those kind of areas. And then of course, if there's any intersections of creeks or other structure that's intersecting, we're looking for that. So let's look at this one here. This is the riverbed here, into 60 something feet. And then it comes up to a flat area with a hump on it. So we're gonna be looking right along here and going up and down these drop-offs to see if we can find fish here. So that's another good spot that we're looking for. And let's move up the river a little bit more. So here's another bend in the river, a creek intersection here, a hump and a point comes off of here. So that's the Dana Park, the east part of there. So I've already labeled that. There's a hump here. So we'll be going up and down this area here. We'll be going up and down this creek intersection here to look for bait and fish. Let's also go up the river some more. So up here, there's a creek that comes off of here, about 40 feet deep. And of course, there's an island, which is a hump with a point that comes off this island. So there's a point here with a creek bend. So I'll be looking all along here, doing my S pattern to see if we can find some bait and fish. So you see the ongoing theme here. We're always looking because we know the riverbed, we know the creek beds are the super highway of travel. So we're looking for three key things. We're looking for where they bend, a change in the direction of the river or the creek. We're looking at humps and points. So this is a hump, this is a point here. And then we're looking for intersections if we can find them. If we can get 2 out of those 3, it's great. All 3, it's a beautiful spot. So as you're looking at mapping your own maps, that's what you're looking for, those 3 key areas. So if I don't find them in these areas, I'll move up the river farther to get into shallower water or to find some other areas. So here's another one. Again, riverbeds here, and this is about 50 feet of water here. And then there's a slope into the riverbed and a big flat area. Again, a flat area is like a hump. So we'll be looking along this flat area here, doing S pattern all along here, all along this area here. We'll be fishing Stillhouse Hollow Lake this weekend. And so this is the pre-work you got to do. But we know when we get out to the lake, we can hit some very key areas. We don't have to wander around lost. And the key areas, of course, has these 3 elements, if possible. River bends, points and humps off the river bends, and also any intersections of creeks. If you can get all 3 of those elements, you are in the golden area. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as follow my Facebook page so that you can get the latest updates on what's happening. And you can also get this GPS file so that you can download onto your fish finder or your Garmin units, so you can just go off and actually fish the same areas that I'm fishing. Be on the lookout for the video of when we hit Stillhouse Hollow. Skunked again? Hopefully not today.